Well, hello everybody. It's 1:32 in the afternoon on my time. uh, it's been a pretty gray day. It's sunny out. Um, 68 degrees, almost 70 degrees outside. But I don't know what it is. I miss Preacher a lot. I miss Preacher so much. And I had a great, let me see, Easter Sunday was awesome. Church was great. Everybody, we sang wonderfully. It was just awesome. Really nice. Cindy was there, and a friend of ours got to join Cindy. So that was cool for them to see what I do when I can every Sunday. That brings me a lot of joy. And it was really, really good. So good we got a standing ovation. And I just, like, again, we get that. And I'm like, wow. Because normally, we do it in humility, right? And we do it, just as I don't know, we don't do it for recognition, but it's just so incredible and so good. People have to do that. It is, it's just amazing. I'm a part of it, so I should know. But yeah, it's so beautiful, and our director's just incredible, moving us along and getting us to feel it and let it reverberate all throughout the whole cathedral. And and we sing from beginning to end of the whole service. So that was really, really awesome. And then for Easter, we had a brunch. We had one of Cindy's friends from work there, and then the kids, both the girls and their dad, and Cindy and I. So it was a nice little brunch, Easter brunch, and we usually do that every year. We have a brunch where we have the usual, the ham and the eggs. We dye the eggs. We used Cool Whip this time. And you put Cool Whip in a cup, and then you put the dye in different colors of dye on a Cool Whip, and then you mix it around, and you put the egg in there, and then you let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then you take it out, and then you rinse off all the Cool Whip and color off the egg, and then you get this tie-dyed colored egg. It's pretty awesome. So we did that. And we had those. So we had a nice brunch. And then we had a birthday cake. Cindy brought out my birthday cake, which was really nice. And they sang happy birthday to me. They also, at church, before we left, they got me in the back, and all the choir group sang happy birthday to me in unison, and the most beautiful happy birthday I've ever heard sung to me in my life. Absolutely. It was beautiful. Holy cow. And then they gave me these gifts. They gave me this card and they all signed it, and it like every inch and centimeter is used in signing. It's just incredible how many people signed it. It's insane. I've never seen that before. They're like, wow, just a little light reading, and the whole card is like completely signed. Like, so many people signed it. It's incredible, every inch of it. So that was really wild to see that. I was like, wow, thank you so much. And then they gave me some candy, of course, and chocolate. And then they gave me this really big chocolate, like Fabergé egg out of chocolate and gold on a chocolate base. And it's hollow, so there's chocolate, I guess, inside too. I haven't opened it yet, but it's all fancy and stuff. And whoa, I was like, wow, thank you so much. It was so nice. And I thanked them and told them how grateful I was to have them in my life, and that they were there with me in the darkest of my times, the darkest of my moments, when I'm all alone in the dark and suffering. They're there with me, helping me, encouraging me, even though they're not there physically. They're still there spiritually, and so are you. You know, you're there, even though you're not there physically for me. You're there in spirit, and you tell me that, and it helps, and I use that. I really do, because I need it. I need as much help as I can possibly get at some points in my suffering, and with the pain. It's just overwhelming. So any help I can get is good. And so I think about the people that are praying for me, and that are there for me, and what they would say to me, and how they would be with me. Sitting here looking at a preacher hair. Boy, he's everywhere, but just looking at his hair, it's so hard. I've looked at rescue sites and stuff, and there's one in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I guess, and there's like a bunch of puppies there, and they're euthanizing them today. And so I reached out, and to see if I can't stop them from at least stopping one of them from being euthanized. They're just like a couple of months old, and they're puppies, and I guess they can only be there for so long, and then they have to euthanize them, and it's just awful. It's terrible. It's horrible. They don't have enough time to try to get it out there to people, that these puppies need homes. Anyways, I even went to that far to look for rescues, and inquire about one, if I can save one of them. I want to save them all, but there's too many. I pray that they're saved. I pray that they're saved. I pray that they're saved. But I know the reality of this, and it's harsh and awful. So anyways, I looked, I don't know. I'm definitely I definitely want to adopt another rescue for sure. Preferably another lab shepherd mix like Preacher was. Um, so and yeah, I just been going crazy with that. Just been missing him so much, and just wrestling with it really hard. That you just can't get your loved ones back, and I'm just thinking of all the civilizations and everything. They're just dust. It's gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. There's nothing left. So I just keep going. I'm going, what? Like, there's nobody coming back here saying, hey, this is what's going on. All right. Well, anyways, sorry about all the depression and all that. Just coming out of a Easter Sunday and Easter and my birthday, which was amazing. It was awesome. The birthday was great. I love it when Easter and my birthday coincide. That's just my favorite day in the world. Easter is one of my just absolute favorite holidays, along with Christmas. I think they're like bookends, beginning and end. And I think they're just as important as the other. And Easter for me too is just like you get to give gifts and get gifts. I was the only one to get a Easter basket this year. Everybody's too old, I guess. Cindy doesn't want nobody. I was the only one. Cindy got me an Easter basket. I got an Easter basket, so that was really nice of her and really nice. I'm gonna just keep getting an Easter basket on my life. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm never gonna be too old. God help me if I'm too old to get an Easter basket. For me, when I was a kid, I went to my grandparents' house, and we didn't have a lot of money when I was a kid. So my grandparents would have us, go find our Easter basket, and they'd hide it, and then it had all this candy in it that we never got, and I just cherished it, just cherished all that candy that I got, just cherished it. Because for me it was food and it was candy, but it was stuff that I just didn't get, all year. We were too poor. So it meant a lot to me. That Easter basket was much more than just an Easter basket. So maybe that's why I just continue to receive an Easter basket and want to receive an Easter basket every year. Because I'm never too old, and I never will be. And it means a lot to me. And I think it's sad that it doesn't mean a lot to others, that they just think, they're too old, or, they don't want one, or I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Even me, I don't understand even me, because I came from a broken home, and I didn't have a mother, and I didn't have a whole lot of anything. And people that had mothers and family, everything, and everything they need, everything they've ever wanted, and everything in their life, and then all of a sudden, no, I don't want an Easter basket, I'm too old or whatever. And I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know. Oh well. I guess I'm just gonna be one of those guys that always loves it. And And I love the meaning of it and everything. So it means a whole lot to me. And I'm sad that it doesn't mean a lot to others. I'm sad that they lost that innocence or that joy, you know. I don't know, I mean, it's not joyous for them, I guess. Maybe it never was. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure when everybody were kids, they loved getting the Easter basket. So I don't know when that joy ceases, because for me it never did and never will. That's what I'm confused about, and what I'm sad about is that it ceased for people, and I don't get it. Oh well, to each his own, I guess. But I'm glad that that lives on for me, and I'm going to continue it. And I don't know, I'm just glad that I have the values and morals that I do, and the special values that I do. I'm really grateful to see things with a deeper meaning and cherish things deeper than most people do, obviously. And that didn't come from anybody around me growing up, so that came directly from God. God had a lot to do with raising me, because there was nobody around. After a while, my grandparents were around, but before that, there was nobody around. Anywho, enough of all that. Let me show you what I made. Like I make stuff, like I'm trying to make a drink and something, but I didn't make a drink, which I should. I'll try to make a drink today. Something. There's so many of them I have that I can make them, so that's not going to be a problem. But what I did for the Easter is this. I made these Easter cupcakes. Little Easter cupcakes. Here they are. In all their glory. Got little carrots. Some of them just have the sprinkles. We've got the ears. Let's see, these ears here. Let's turn these around so you can see them, because they're backwards. There you go. Alright, so you got some ears on top, regular sprinkles. I don't want to have them fall off. And then I have ones with there's the ears, and then ones with carrots like these here. Boop. So there you go. That's what I did for what I wanted to make, because I said I'd make something. So I made Easter cupcakes. Here they are. Bum bum bum. With the ears. Thought that was pretty cool. I made the frosting pink. Alright. So, there you go. Easter cupcakes. Next thing I'm working on is a pizza. I got this pizza. Oops, whoa. I just dropped. You know how I do, drop stuff all the time. I just dropped the piece anyway. So anyways, I took a piece out of it. This is what it normally comes with, like this, in a pizza box. Whoop. You get the little pizza box and open it up and you get this pizza. So anyway, I was like, let me cut a slice out, and then I've got little tiny pepperonis here, and I'm making these green flakes here. Let's just drop some. I'm gonna make some green flakes for like basil flakes, and then I've got cheese. So I'm gonna, not cheese, but resin that looks like cheese. And I'm gonna make the piece kind of like rising with gooey cheese, and kind of levitating. So I'm gonna see how to make that. If I can make that happen, that's gonna be interesting. Build, because I'm gonna make the piece of pizza levitating using the cheese, the resin cheese. So, and another one I'm making is, I have this little cereal box here, and I have a bunch of this, and I'm gonna combine these together, put them in a bowl with milk, and then make the milk kind of pouring in while the cereal is kind of exploding, kind of thing. So I'm gonna make it kind of like kind of stop action, kind of, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it, but anyways, have the milk pouring and the cereal kind of exploding, and all in stop, So anyways, yeah, I've got a lot of projects, a lot of things going on that I want to make. I think the Twice Baked Potatoes came out really good. I put the foil around them, so you have the foil around them. I think they came out really cool with the foil and stuff, so pretty cool. Still happy about those, and so I'll keep making stuff, see what happens. That helps with missing Preacher, and it helps with I don't know. Well, like I say, play, have fun, be happy every day. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love God. So that takes care of play, be happy, and have fun. To make, something like these, that's pretty fun and playing and happy and, making stuff. So that's one way to do it. Then I make, like I said, I made these things. These are really cool. They change color with heat sensitive. Those are neat. Or, like I say, make things like this, like the stop action, spoon in midair. That's what I want to do with the cereal. Make the cereal coming out of the box. Here's the cereal, and then having it fly into the bowl, but that kind of thing. That's got a magnet on it, so you put it on the fridge. So, all right, I'm gonna go continue on with my day and straighten up, clean up from this weekend's activities. And Cindy said don't do anything. She said just rest. She said you don't have any appointments today, you don't have anything to do, just rest. And take it real easy today. Because it was like one heck of a week. Wow. It's been just wow. It was a lot to go through, a lot going on. So now it's time to rest and recuperate, and I have my nurse coming tomorrow, She's awesome. She's got this channel now too. Cool, so she can see this. I told her I talk about her sometimes. She's like, "What?" I said, "Well, I don't tell her anybody your name or anything." Now you know she's a her. It's because I try to say they, and I told her I say they all the time, so I don't even know if you're a woman or a man. Now I just said she. Anyways, nurses are usually women, but not not always. I don't want to say that, not always. But anywho, my nurse is coming tomorrow, and they are the best nurse I've ever had. Bar none. Just amazing. Just amazing. I'm so blessed, so blessed, so blessed by God to have the nurse that I have. So, today I do a bag, and then after I do the bag, then I do a flush, and then some heparin flush, and then take the needle out and let it rest overnight. Let the area rest and stuff as much as I possibly can, and then tomorrow have her come over and put a new needle in it, get it all put together. So, yep, that's tomorrow. The only thing I gotta do is keep up on my physical therapy for my shoulder, which I don't know if it's helping or not. It's hard to say. It's about the same. It hasn't gotten any better, that's for sure. All right, 27 minutes, getting long. Gotta go. So we did a lot of stuff. Yep, gonna keep on with PT. Do some cleaning today and try to take Cindy's advice and take it real easy, rest up, and recover. Because after all that, it takes a lot out of me physically. But I don't want to lay down, because if I lay down, I don't get back up again. When I lay down, man, I could go to sleep for days. I could go to sleep for days. So I can't do that. And I don't want to do that. I don't let myself do that. Because who wants to lay in bed all day, every day? Nobody. I don't anyway. So I try not to. I try to just keep going and fight against that, because once I get in bed, if I get in bed, like right now, I feel I'm so exhausted and so tired that, yeah, I get in bed. I'd be there today. I wouldn't get out until, I don't know when, tomorrow, tomorrow morning. I'd be there from, 2 o'clock right now, all day until tonight. I'd be there all night, and then until tomorrow morning. Then I'd probably get out of bed. So I dare not get in bed and do that, because that's wasting the whole day. Cindy's coming home eventually. I don't want to waste any time with her. She's that important to me. I don't want to waste a minute or a second with her. So, and there's things to do. There's always something to do, right? So I just do it slowly, and just do it slowly, and don't overdo it, and just take my time, and take care of myself, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, but like I said, I can't just crawl into bed and sleep for days, because that's not gonna be very productive at all. And for me, that just makes everything go downhill. I got to keep fighting. So, all right, which I'm going to keep doing. Keep fighting. All right, guys, thank you so much. And yeah, if I didn't get to tell you, happy Easter. I hope you guys had a great Easter out there. I hope it was wonderful. And 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 I hope your day or your night is going well right now. I pray that it is. I pray that it is. I pray that it is. Pray that it's going good for you and the people that you love, for your family members and your friends and the people that you adore. That you adore. I pray for all of them, all the time, constantly. You know, the people, and you know, I think it's great. It's not. I know I do it. I consciously think, okay, God, hear my prayers. You know, for the YouTube subscribers and people that watch my videos, can you please take away all obstacles in their path, make their path straight, you know, help them and their loved ones, keep them safe. I always pray for a hedge of protection to be placed around you. I pray that all the time for you guys, all the time. I think that's really important these days because there's a lot of really awful things going on. So I pray for a hedge of protection around every one of you guys, every one of you people, every day, every night. I do this without fail. I don't know you. I don't know more than half of you, but that's what I do. Some of you I do know, and it's an honor and a privilege to be able to pray for you and to pray like I do. But some of you, like I say, I don't know you, but I still pray. It's not going to stop me from praying for you. So, and have you be blessed with all good things, and more and more and more. Like, I want you to thrive. I don't want just a little bit. I want you guys to thrive. You know? All right. Dog's barking. I got to go see what's going on. I love you guys with all my hearts. I'll talk to you soon. And until then, peace and goodwill to you all. And all my love and all my gratitude for your love, for your prayers and your support and your time. Thank you. I love you. Until next time, peace.